4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, this is Ranchin here, bringing you all another StarCraft commentary. I'm trying to say that not as fast for no real reason. Anyway, it's going to be the third set between Jaedong and Cal, playing it all out for the win on Odd Eye 3 at the upper left position in Mustard. We're going to have Jaedong, of course, playing Zerg in the lower right hand position. Representing Ketchup, we're going to have Cal, also known as Godzilla or Godzilla or the Monster of the Sea or something like that. Of course, playing Protoss. And I am excited for this one. Altogether, we've had two nice games. I believe with set 1, with Cal getting kind of rolled over. Set 2, Jaedong getting kind of rolled over. So I'm kind of hoping both these guys bring their A game in this one to bring us an awesome game of PvZ. Really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to see who we're going to have all together in the round of 8, the quarterfinals, which is going to start on Thursday. So this might be coming in a little late, but I don't care. You know, when StarCraft 2 comes out, what are you going to do? You're gonna cast a lot, or you're going to play StarCraft 2 a lot until you definitely 100% beat the campaign and get a little bit of a multiplayer experience. What are you going to do, huh? But yeah, really looking forward to this. Cal really putting a lot of pressure on Jaedong in that first set. Taking full advantage of the fact that he forced Jaedong to split himself off a little bit, expand to the lower left position. I'm not really quite sure whether that was forced, because it does seem like Jaedong was going to go for that expansion anyway. And we do see the same builds. Jaedong going for overpull, so he's going to be expanding off of that. While Cal going to go for Forge Fast expand. We're going to see whether he tries to play another pressure game on this map. So he might still decide to do that, because once he expands on this map, he's going to be able to safely pick up a gas expansion. So we're going to see whether he masses an army yet again off just 2 bases and tries to pull, push, put an endless amount of pressure on Jaedong. The locations are a little bit harder for him to abuse, though, because Jaedong's third base is going to be significantly closer to his natural end main, so it's going to be a little bit easier to reinforce, a little bit easier to defend. And Jaedong going to have to be very careful to make sure he has the troops, has the position to defend, because last time he really got caught with his pants down. 7 really just running at full speed Zealots. Cal delaying his weapons upgrade just to get that speed out there that much quicker. I believe in get those troops, get that many more troops out there, trying to go bring on the drone. A few more hits on that would have managed to do that, but instead deciding to keep his probe alive. Only a couple of zerglings in there. And Cal knows, I have a target, there's a drone out there who I want to kill. Gonna get shot by a drone as he does that, though, so he has to be very careful, keep his shields up. And not deny any bases this time, just trying to be annoying inside of the base. Meanwhile, Jaedong going to expand here at the 11:30. As you see, the location significantly shorter this time around for the Zerg player, for Jaedong, so he's going to be able to really reinforce much easier. There are 2 entrances towards that 12 o'clock position, so Cal can freely enter that position from the right side. But this time he's playing a little bit safer, going for cannon before he went for that Nexus, unlike he did last time around. So he's playing a little bit safer. So probably not going to be seeing as aggressive action. He might go for something a little bit different, but really showing his Zealot micro, really showing how well he controls a ground army. I always feel that has been Cal's strength throughout his entire career. His really superior ground army control. He might not have, he might not be an overall micro-intensive player like some certain players, but he really has his ground army at the right place at the right time when he has it. So we're going to be seeing what he does, whether he stays on those 2 bases for a long time against Jaedong, tries to put on the constant pressure, was going to try to switch up a little bit, do something a little bit different. And that was together too sure what to expect, getting the 7 score at his base, and really hasn't been threatened at all there, doing a great job of keeping that probe in there. Gonna spot the lair at the natural, probably not gonna be able to get too much information out of more than that, but if he manages to keep that probe alive for a significant amount of time, and if Jaedong doesn't get any zerglings out there, really might manage to get the full spot on everything he needs. Just still keeping that. Or wait, is it probe? Don't see that probe anymore in there. No, okay, so might have at this point lost that probe, as we see that not there anymore. And oh my God, butterfly just suddenly flew in front of my face. Or is that a moth? It's a moth. Dear God, that almost scared the crap out of me. I thought it was gonna go straight for my eye. At least I didn't scream like a little girl. Whew, that would have been embarrassing. Stargate almost up. Don't know whether I saw it still. It's damn moth just came out of nowhere. So don't see, nope, no Citadel there at the natural. That's not showing when you put it. Probably going to be seeing the Citadel soon enough. unless you're going to try to do something different, maybe go for Sarah Reaver on this map. A little bit riskier, I feel, not as open positions. The natural could work fairly well against that natural expansion, but I feel Cal is a guy that maybe should stick to his strengths instead. Doesn't seem like he's going to try to go for some early Zealot pressure. Just going to go with that Stargate, get the Corsair out there, and work on that. So going to be interesting to see both these guys just kind of in a low right here. Nothing much happening. No weapons 1 upgrades yet again. Cal, very interesting, not going for weapons 1 upgrades, wondering whether this is actually just a lapse or going for something different. Robotics facility coming up before Citadel, so this might be Sarah Reaver coming in from him. I'm not too sure. Usually we see a robotics facility coming in a little bit later if you're going to go for observers against lurkers. And really, there we go, weapons 1 is hitting in. We do see Cybernetic Core in there as well. So Cybernetic Core spinning, most likely for Corsair weapons 1 upgrades. Dragoon and a couple of Zealots just sitting in there. And canceling the weapons 1. Oh my god, he canceled weapons 1 on that Forge. Just adding in pylons, trying to fake Jaedong out there. Oh, look, my Forge is spinning. I'm going to go for a ground attack. So Jaedong going to be like all sim-sitting up, getting his Hydra Dingo and trying to get some troops out there. Has a Spire on the way, so he's going to have some Corsairs out there as well. Also adding in a Scout in there. Meanwhile, Corsair flying around, giving Cal the information he needs. Did go for the weapons 1 upgrade, but canceled it. So it does seem like he's going for fake outs here, adding in floating cannons. Robotic support bay on the way. So this is going to be Sarah Reaver. This could be deadly, or this could be awesome. Yet again, using weapons 1 on that Forge, but you're going to get caught. A couple of Zerg is going to get inside, spotting the robotics facility. Also going to spot the bay. Cannons not in position to prevent that from scotting. Oh, man. Cal so desperate, trying to fake Jaedong out, trying to get that Corsair Reaver build out there without Jaedong in the spot. But Jaedong knowing, okay, something's weird, something's funky, need to get a proper scout in there. Doing that with those Zerglings. Beautiful play there. Cal, meanwhile, going to lose his core. Oh, trying to micro that around. Might not end up losing that. Gotta love it how Scourge just kind of go out there. Oh, I'm going to kill you right now, except something tells me to fly to the left. I don't know why. But I am, so I end up kind of managing to say that. But Jaedong has the entire spot on this. Oh, that's what you're going for. So he's going to be ready for this. Gonna get some more Scourge out there in the air. Still doesn't have any Hydras. They might be a help as well. But definitely going to get a few more Scourge out there. We're going to see whether Cal going to be stubborn on this. He does seem like he's going to put on a little bit of pressure here at the 12. No weapons or speed on the Zealots, though. So questioning how effective this is going to be. He's going to lose all of this here. Zealot and Dragoon. Dragoon are going to run for his life, but it's going to get surrounded and picked off with that speed of those Zerglings. No chance. Cal, going for something here. Now I think that attack was completely forced from here, trying to put on some unnecessary pressure. That's just not going to end up paying off. No speed or weapons 1. No speed or weapons upgrades on Zealots. Really not something you want to be engaging Zerglings with. So he's going to end up losing a Dragoon. Might manage to keep his Zealot alive. He's going to run it back home. Does get his robotics. Sorry, Citadel do not. Does have a Reaver out there as well, just for defensive purposes, and got to be finally working on his upgrades. And at this case, I'm wondering what exactly Cal's going to do. He's going to try. He might still go for this. He still might work out for him goes, but unfortunately for him, Jaedong knows exactly what's coming, and he can prepare himself accordingly. He has Hydras at his locations. Just need to keep Scourge around as well. So that is going to be a shuttle. No speed. You need that speed. You need that speed so desperately. Scourge meanwhile going to get a spot. You got to get those spot those gateways. Does have speed on that shuttle. Smart, very smart from Cal. Gonna go for speed. If he didn't have speed on that shuttle, might have otherwise had an earlier attack coming in, might have skipped speed and still managed something with that. But now that Jaedong knows this is coming, needs speed on that shuttle, has a lot of Corsairs out there, is going to be enough. Not able to get the true shot. We're going to see what the managed to do with this. Oh, nice trap here from Jaedong. Oh my god, Reaver's going to go down. Scarab hitting some of those drones, picking 2 of them off. But absolutely beautiful burrow there from Jaedong. Right on the money. Oh my god. Cal just walking straight into that, rather flying straight into that. Losing the Reaver, managing to save the shuttle, but damn, that was beautiful. If it had gone for the main, that was completely in the open. He would have managed to completely catch that one Scourge there. No, okay, not going to catch that shuttle. Shuttle's going to fly by and thankfully survive. But that was an absolutely beautiful burrow there from Jaedong. There is another Reaver back home waiting to go out there and do something. But that was wow. Just wow. I need a sip of water just from the wow that was. Jaedong does look like he's going to try to pressure the natural heal. There are a lot of Zealots here at the front and a Reaver at the back. Got to keep that shovel. Got to keep that Reaver in there. Zealots, a lot of the Zealots already being picked off. Huge amount of Hydras there. Cal's going to have a little bit of hard time holding his back. Losing his shadow there. Has a second Reaver in there. Trying to just get some Scarabs out there. No single Zealots out there. Oh my god, the splash. Barely keeping this in this. keeping in this. Some Reavers back home, just keeping those Hydras away because the choke is small enough. Managed to barely keep one of his Reavers completely in the red alive. Corsairs meal flying around, trying to desperately lower the Overlord count. Overlords, however, with speed. 3 kills on one of those Corsairs, 1 kill on another one, so he definitely did get a few Overlords with that. So holding back off to make sure that once he forced back those Hydras, that Jaedong won't be able to reinforce right away and won't be able to pressure him too quickly. But still, nice attack there from Jaedong, picking off most Hydras. Another Corsair going to go down there as well. And almost flying them into more Hydra fire and into more Corsair fire. But go away, stupid Moth. But yeah, beautiful play here from Jaedong. Almost breaking the front here. Cal desperately trying to get a huge amount of Zealots out there. Does have a Reaver with 10 kills, so did defend it very well. Weapons 1 is hitting in, but that weapons upgrade was very, very late. More Scarab is going to come off as 1 or 2 Hydras trying to come in there. An Observer out there as well, going to help against that Barrow Shuttle in there with those 2 Reavers inside. So if he's going to try to push it, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. I think he's just going to use that for defense. He's going to want to expand soon enough because Jaedong is going to try to pick off the 12:30 position at this point, and he's going to try to slowly just inch himself out and try to pick up the entire north side of the map for himself. Well, Cal at this moment just kind of needs observers out there to pick off burrowed units that can deny him that 4 o'clock position. Does have his Zealots running around, just has to be very careful not to get him caught by that massive Hydra group. Jones going to come up the line towards that new location here at that 12. Zealots running towards that, spotting some lurkers, and oh my god, spines in my face. That's not good. Dark Temple Ursula out there, he's hoping to catch something out in the open, but not together quite sure how all this is going to work out for him. Jaedong does have a lot of his overlords just grouped out across the map, so this might be effective. But a lot of those burrowed troops might spot the Shimmer, so I'm not really too sure. I understand, kind of the strategy. DT, going to run around. The overlords there, so you might want to be careful of that DT, just kind of standing there. Going to get shot at. Cal not paying attention to it, so that's going to be 1 dead DT just standing around, not doing much of anything. Going to try to, blockade it in and not even manage to do a single thing before it died. But Cal, decent number of Zealots, has a Dragoon in there to help, a bunch of High Templar, and has Reavers back home, but he's getting way too much tech off of only 2 bases. The economy will not be able to withstand this for long, so instead he's actually going to expand towards this inside 6 o'clock position.